Hello. Hello, chat. It's me, ya boy, the plane thing. Hi. This was not, as you can probably figure it out, this was not my original intent. Hello, Paladin, Catalina, Titanic, Cass, hey, however you pronounce that name at the top. If you're still there, I'm sorry. I'm not good with that sort of thing. Hello, Wraith, Jerry, Maori. But yeah, we were going to play Minecraft today. We were going to build my house, but you know, freaking Microsoft in the infinite wisdom of, you know, one of the biggest tech companies in the freaking world, apparently can't maintain their own login servers. So we're not playing Minecraft, we're just hanging out today. A half-finished can of Japanese beer? Microsoft, yes. Minecraft shut down, so sad. It really just needs like a, it's been a problem for more than a month? I guess I lucked out last week, huh? Wow. Zam. I just, also, the music volume's fine, right? It's not too loud, but not too quiet. Oh, for crying out loud. Dog. What? Bro was fine. I don't know if you can hear that. Bro was fine for like, oh my, I'm not ready to mute my microphone at this rate. Really inconsistent on how long or when? Okay. Perfect volume? Okay. Bro was dead quiet for like 4 hours, and then the femtosecond I start streaming, he borks. Like, okay, sure, thanks. Well, at least he seems to have stopped now. Perfect volume, cannot hear doggo. Oh, cool. Then having my door closed is helping. Today was perfect weather-wise. Like, it was mid-70s Fahrenheit with like with like around 40% humidity. And like barely any clouds. Like there were like a couple little thin wispies and that was it. The breeze, there was like a little bit of breeze, but not like anything that would blow something over or like mess up your hair. It's just like, it's one of those days. Oh, hi Aizu, thank you for lurking. It's just one of those days where it's like, wow, I wish every day could be like that. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to hang out together on a day like that. I should have maybe taken a walk, but I didn't really feel like putting on bug spray, and it's fly season, so you know they're gonna be after you. You got a body mist? What's a body mist? You comfy today? Oh yeah, I bet, Wraith. The oog. But yeah, what was I talking about? It's kind of crazy how all the freaking login issues, it's like bugs are bugs. Yeah, I saw one of my mutuals on Twitter made a tweet a couple weeks ago. One of my mutuals on Twitter made a tweet a couple weeks ago where he was like, man, I wish during the summertime you could just like unleash a shockwave of insecticide from your body, like the Armored Core 6 assault armor. And I'm just like, yeah, that would be pretty awesome, actually. Great idea, friend. It's been really cold lately. Like, really cold. Ugh. Yeah. Less expensive. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, just... Let me just, like... And, you know, big old sphere of bug spray just... Whitewater rafting. Ooh, stay safe. I've never done that. I've never been near... Actually, no. I have been near a big waterfall before. I took a walk to one. I shouldn't say I took a walk to one. That sounds like it's right down the street. No. There's a place... There's a place a decent drive from here. Like, not a short drive by any means. Where there's like a walking trail and it goes past a few big waterfalls. It's really nice. I had a lot of fun going there. And then I got a soft pretzel when we got back, so that was cool. I'd say Niagara Falls counts. I'd love to see that someday. Ariana Grande cloud scent smells like cotton candy. I forget what cotton candy smells like. I know my sister likes cotton candy. I never even tried it. The texture kind of puts me off from it. Been a while since you did, especially in Northeast PA. Yeah. I need to do more cool things this summer. Last time you went the day after. Well, that's foreboding. Yeah, I will say, I'm telling you all now, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be gone a couple days at the end of August after my birthday. Like, I will actually be taking my very first commercial flight and praying I don't get sick. Because, oh my goodness, flying sardine cans. I made sure it's not a Boeing. I'm not flying on a Boeing. No. Bad. Twitter says Minecraft servers are coming back up. Well, that's just Prime. Maybe we'll boot it up later. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, hi, Simon. You're an airplane, how do you get sick? They made me a little too human. They're fine when the doors aren't flying off mid-flight. Yeah, exactly. Or like, you know, the engines aren't catching fire, which I think that was only one, to be fair, but it was like a cargo plane at that. And it was actually not that bad. Like, it looked pretty bad, but they were able to land it just fine. So, I guess there's that at least. Minecraft server? Oh, no. Oh, hi, Flare. The Xbox login servers have been down. So I was unable to even attempt to log into Minecraft. Which is why we're chatting tonight instead of building. But I'll get the login servers now. Yeah. Yeah. I know, you'll have to get that's fair, Cass. I know the logins for certain other things have been having trouble recently, but probably for different reasons, because I have a lot of friends who play a certain MMO, and the new expansion for that came out. And initially there wasn't a problem, but what happened was I guess there was a DDoS of the NA servers after a few days. And so then there were problems with logging in. It was like, oh, that's unfortunate. I have a little confession to make, chat. I might have actually been giving it a shake recently myself. I'm kind of just playing it like on my own, separate from anything and everything VTubing, but it's neat. It's nice to have stuff to do with some of my old friends who I've known for like a very long time now. If it's Xbox login servers, you're happy you canceled your Game Pass. Oh, yeah, that would have been awkward. You almost got your hands on an ultralight? Oh, wow. You've tried 14 a few times. Doesn't click. That's fair. Which data center? Classified. Smiles. You're not gonna find Thomas Calverton. I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm on NA servers, of course, but yeah, it's kind of neat. One thing I find funny is that when you go to examine a character, like someone else's character, hi, Radical Left. Cash, Mighty Wings. Hey, Mighty Wings is a good song. I use it for my alarm sometimes. Well, it's my alarm on my old phone, not on my new phone. I just have like the default, like the kind of thing. But it's funny because like when you go to examine someone else's character, you just like, your character will just like crane their neck to look at them, and it's really conspicuous. It's like, no, like I always feel like, no, wait, please don't judge me. I just want to see what drip you have on Have you seen Ganondorf or Link? No. Ganondorf? But like, it reminds me of that. Do you remember that one video? I think it was with The Rock. I'm pretty sure it was The Rock, where like someone thought they were being sneaky recording him while he was talking to someone, and then there was just like, for like 3 seconds, he just like locks onto the camera. He just looks down at it, stares directly at it for like 3 seconds straight, and then goes back to looking at the person he was talking to. It was so funny. It wasn't a side eye. He just like turned his whole head. I don't remember if it was The Rock, but I think it was The Rock. Brynhildr server in the NA. Okay. Well, maybe if I'm ever there, I'll spy on you because you won't know who I am. Head movements and MC. MC? Wait. I'm talking about 14. But, Ganondorf is always lying dead in the steps of Ul'dah. Oh. Well, at least you're not laying on a bench in Limsa. I hear that can get you in trouble. Oh, Shaq! Oh! I just had vague memories of a bald celebrity. Bald/shaved. I'm not even sure which. It's already chaos, yeah. But yeah, it was, You brought up CFAX. Oh yeah, that thing again. There are many bald celebrities. Exactly. You can't expect to remember all of them. Even more if you can include shaved. For the second time. Oh yeah, like last week with the brown bricks. This time you didn't have a violent reaction. You did not implode. John Malkovich? Is that a Call of Duty character? That sounds like a Call of Duty character. That's not a Call... I'm looking that up. That's not a Call of Duty character. Oh, he's an... Wait, is this the kid named Finger guy? No. No. No, he's not. Wow, I'm sure if Frankie was here, he would be dying of cringe right now. I'm sure anyone remotely in the know with Hollywood is probably like, ugh! Huh. Have I watched anything he's in? Hold on, let me drag this tab out so I can make the window bigger. Let's see. IMDb. John Malkovich. Let's see. Everyone, random whisper. Yeah, I don't get why people do that. Yeah, people are just, ugh. Like, if someone asks me nicely and is like, oh, okay, have a nice day, smiles. When I tell them no, that's fine. But I don't know. Some people are just like, they feel like they have no crass. Or, like, they'll just be like, hey, you want to join this awesome FC? And I'll say, no, thank you. And then they won't say anything. They'll just screw off. I'm like, okay. Let's see. Gotta see being John Malkovich. Weird. Just trying to... I'm very scared. Yeah, you get it. The random person anxiety. It's crazy. It's like when people send me random friend requests and like Helldivers. It's like, which thankfully hasn't happened in a very long time now, but it happened a couple times early on. I hope that game gets relisted in the other countries on Steam soon. Like, the fact that we don't even have 100,000 players is, on most days, is sad. Best part is your free trial. Oh, wait, they can whisper you if you're not... Okay, that's funny. What am I playing as? Bard. Look, I gotta be venti coded. Like, it's just, you know? Hello, Mr. Myself. Welcome, welcome. We're just chatting for now, because even though apparently Minecraft servers or Xbox login servers are starting to boot back up again, I cruising through the game. Yeah. Thinking it was still early game. Well, technically I am, but not that early now. I guess John Yakuza couldn't play Monk? Okay, now I gotta find out, who's the kid named Finger guy? Kid named Finger. Know your meme? Don't let me down. Ironic Breaking Bad trend Mike posting. Mike Ehrmantraut. Let's see. Alright, well, let's look that up. Hello, Tarls. You're playing Scholar and wanted to try Paladin? Oh. Jonathan Banks, that's who plays in. How's Jonathan Banks been in? Jonathan Banks. Here we are. That's him. Man named Thumb. What the heck is this? He voices a character in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur? I've never heard of this. What? It's a cartoon from 2024. He played in one episode as a character named Silvermane, apparently, and also Silvio Manfredi. You gotta get back into 14, your brain struggles with focusing. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, sometimes the main story quest is just mucho texto. Like, it kind of does the Genshin thing, only without, like, 7 quadrillion obscure words you've never heard of. There's only about 3 quadrillion. Actually, no, like, I feel like the actual, like, level of dialogue, like, yeah, it's all old-timey stuff, but, like, it's kind of, like, easy to understand, at least. One thing that caught my attention was Anon. I didn't realize that Anon was actually, like, an archaic word, meaning at once or forthwith, according to the dictionary. Hey, I didn't know that. I'm like, huh. So, it's funny how games teach me things when it comes to dialogue, or like when it comes to words. Well, the rest of your friends have been feeling sorry for me since... Oh. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, like, one of my oldest friend circles, Mrs. Obama in Destiny 2. Okay, alright, let's check the gaming chat. Ain't no way. Okay. Yeah, I tried one of the crafting classes briefly to try to get something, and that was about it. I haven't gone back to it. It's like level 15 or something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, balancing inventory space. Ooh. You thought it, like, I always, for those of you who were around for way back when I played Generation Zero on stream, y'all know how I am with inventory management. I'm not that great at it. I always get disorganized and like over encumbered, and I carry all this random crap around. I'm like, man, my inventory is as messy as my room. I really need to clean. But yeah, what was talking about free trial? I think I mentioned this before, but like, games also, like, a lot of my knowledge of like quote-unquote real music, like licensed music and stuff, comes from racing games in particular, because they'll always have like your chocobo. Oh, fair. Yeah, I might have caved and got an entry-level sub. Well, no, what happened was I was already debating it, and the full game, except for Dawn Trail, because it wasn't out yet, was on sale, like 60% off, so it was like 24 bucks for like the whole thing, and 30 days free. So I'm like, this is a really good deal, and it's ending literally. I found out about the sale the day it was ending. So I'm like, you know, I might as well. So, based on, yes, Jerry. Hi, Darth. But yeah, I'm just kind of chipping away at it, really. I'm not rushing too much. I'm rushing a little just to get my character level up so I can equip some spiffy new threads, maybe. But other than that, I'm not too fussed. I'm just kind of derping around, taking bites out of the main story quest when I can, or when I feel like it. I genuinely, I'm terrified to think what A Realm Reborn was like before they pruned it and reworked it, because there are so many stupid quests in it. Like, there's so many stupid quests. Like, you'll talk to someone and they're like, oh, hey, I know what you need. It's over there. Go talk to that person. And you go talk to that person, like, oh, well, you know, yeah, you gotta go over to this guy over in Timbuktu. And then you go over there, and then you just, like, you meet someone who's just like, oh, yeah, can you, like, go gather 3 scrunglows for me? And you go to gather 3 scrunglows, and you pick up the third one, and it's like, you sense a hostile presence! And then, like, 3 guys spawn behind you, and you have to kill them. And then you go back to him, and it's like, oh, thank you! Quest complete. And then you have to accept another quest to actually get the information you're looking for. It's like, who designed this? What were they thinking? I guess, oh, thank you, Jerry. But it's like, it was so dumb. Plan B. I was wondering if someone was going to make a joke about that. Hello, Blank. Should I just call you Blank? The Nightmare of Old Praetorium? A little. I was told that it was like really, really long with like a quadrillion unskippable cutscenes. But I don't remember. I was kind of it was kind of interesting hearing the finally seeing the context for the such devastation. Like, I didn't realize it was, what was plan A? Oh, it was Minecraft. But the Xbox servers are stupid right now, so, you know. It was unbearable. It is so funny to me that 14 was originally so bad. Hello, Burb. Originally so bad and so, like, poorly managed and stuff. Yeah, that, Jerry. No, Darth, but, you know, Microsoft likes to integrate everything Xbox into PC. It's so, like, it was so bad, it was so terrible that they just nuked it. They were just like, all right, big dragon, kill everything. Sorry, Thanos snap. All right, let's start over. Like, dang, wow. I feel like there should be, I feel like that should be a thing that happens a little more often, but maybe not. And it's so weird to me that, like, I'm getting ads on Twitch that are like, oh, hey, get some Mountain Dew and unlock exclusive Final Fantasy XIV Mountain Dew gear. And it's like, cool. I'm good, thanks. I don't want to give myself a heart attack for a shirt the size of exactly Paladin. What games did you Death by Meteor and then remake? Overwatch. God, the fact that Overwatch 2 ended up just like not. I thought of something really funny. I need to message someone. Oh, welcome back, Cass. Overwatch. Exactly, Darth. And the fact that they couldn't even implement anything. It's not even Overwatch 1.5. Like, they're talking about putting it back to 6v6. So we got no PvE, no 5v5, and what? It's just you're just gonna turn it back into Overwatch 1, except it costs $40, and you didn't get to keep your mounds of currency from the old game. Like, all right, was it Captain? Oh, do tell. But like, no PvE. Yeah, no, they delayed it, and then they were like, oh, well, actually, we're not doing it at all. And I blame Activision, honestly. I feel like executive meddling was involved here. I don't think the Overwatch team themselves, especially not Jeff Kaplan when he was still working with them, wanted to just, like, screw everyone over like that. Captain's just weird. Oh. Yeah, PvE was the selling point. Oh, and that's another thing. They went from, oh, well, you know, it's just an expansion. It's a paid expansion. You don't have to get it. You can still keep your install. If you like your Overwatch 1, you can keep your Overwatch 1. And then, sorry. Activate here. Yeah, but the Overwatch team felt like they at least kind of cared. I guess mostly Jeff. Activision's consequences on the gaming industry have been a disaster for gamers. He would eat every AoE, make really. Oh, he's a cryptid. What? I'm just saying, like, if I know someone who likes Mountain Dew, like, it would be pretty funny if they bought it and just. Yeah. Yeah, that's not wrong, Darth. Also, thanks, Audiri. I guess I should have just said it out loud. We thought he was a bot until he just stopped and started saying, oh, that's a little scary, actually. You just like, the way you word that just, that sounds like it could go in a creepypasta. Activisionally terrible, yeah. The combat just doesn't click. Doesn't anything. Oh, what, you mean in 14 or in Overwatch? Wait, did I miss? Oh, you wish 14. Oh, was there any reason? I don't know. Was there any reason you had to yap about it in chat? Crystal Tower Raid? Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Oh yeah, Evolve. That game needs a Meteor remake, yeah. Yeah. It was basically just like proto Dead by Daylight, wasn't it? Or like Dead by Daylight saw what they did and were like, hey, what if we like actually made a playable game out of this? Although I don't know how playable it still is. You always felt like you're underperforming. Yeah, the rotations are hard. Like I'm apparently on one of the higher AP. Apparently Bard is one of the higher APM classes. Hot monsters instead of... Pardon? We didn't notice Captain at first till the end of the raid when we... Oh. You can't play it? Didn't they make a sequel? Or... No, they probably didn't, huh? Hold on. Hi, Fox. Hello. Yeah, sorry, no Minecraft today. Unless maybe. I don't know. I feel like even if it comes back up now. How's the music? Has it been 30 minutes yet? I think this is a 30-minute loop, right? Where is the salt? Where's the sauce? There's the sauce. Oh, it's 20 minutes. Okay. Wait, no. Aha, unless. Outsourcing. Oh, you did. Okay. Let's take a look at the Xbox support page. Yep, still major outage. As of 8/28, the status is still. It's taking longer than anticipated. Yeah, I can tell. It'd be copyright, yeah. He did too, but he never reached out to me anything again. Oh. Copyright. It's okay, Paladin. You've been working with computers a lot. Thonkin. Also, but yeah, if anyone has like suggestions for non-copyrighted music, I might just put on the Genshin music again, or some Genshin music again, but I don't know yet. But if this gets old, just like let me know. I would do some gacha stuff, but the thing is, I did my stuff in Star Rail. Did I do my dailies in Genshin? Actually, I might still need to do those. But I stopped playing Nikke, unfortunately. The game just got stale. I think I might have mentioned this before. Oh, pardon me. Neko Arc and Thancred? Oh, wow. Yeah, I've seen some goofy names. Hold on. I think I have some of them documented, actually. I usually take a screenshot when I see a cryptid. Like, let's see. We've got such wonders as... We've got such wonders as, Miss Kobayashi. A breezy to Sweezy. He was able to successfully burn Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you should. Yeah, Paladin. We saw some funny names on the Warno leaderboards. Actually, it was kind of wild. John Xenoblade. Oh my god. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I'm looking. Some of these are a little hard to read, actually. Oh, Bible studies was another one I saw. Boop Noodle. I just realized I can't actually pull that one up because my character's right there. Oh yeah, Queasy Epstein was another. I actually saw someone who had Rosgreaves for their last name, and I'm like, oh my god, no way. Ace Combat 5 fans, even here, let's go. Like, Ace Combat 5 seems to pop up in the weirdest places for me sometimes, and it's always a welcome sight. I'm always happy to see more based people in my life. Like, I don't care. 5 is still my favorite. Narmaya. Oh no. You recognize? Is it Oznobble? Jerry, is it in fact Oznobble? By any chance? Perhaps? Also, sorry about that chipping noise. I just had a little hangnail type thing that I needed to trim. No? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought maybe. But yeah, it's a... What was I saying? Also, the freaking parkour minigames. Whoever designed those is a terrible person. I think... You're gonna... Okay. Let's see. Oh, Nagase. I also see President Obama in that screenshot. Oh, they showed off the new Kamen Rider guy. Really? What was that? What was that like? Beat the project. Oh. Mika, hi, hello. How are you doing? I work tomorrow. It's okay. I need the money. I'm just I hate getting up at 7. It's awful. Weh. I'm good. How are me? How am I? I'm doing alright. I'm just a little tired, which maybe you would think that would mean I could sleep until work, sleep, you know, well enough for work, but it usually just doesn't work out that way. I know, freaking inconsistent sleep schedule. Yeah. I know. Only one day of class? Thank you, Paladin. Hi, Maori. Did I say hi last time? Well, I'm saying hi now. Yeah, President Harling 20... Yes. I am Harling's strongest soldier. You enjoyed your time off back to work? Oh yeah, I got Thursday off as well. Friday seems like it'll be easy, but we shall see. I had a dream, I guess it was this morning, because I think it was like after I woke up I think I woke up at like, I did that thing where I woke up at 8 and then fell back asleep until 10. I think. Why does my model look off? I guess it's just because how I'm sitting. What was I saying? Oh, right. But I had one of those dreams where it's like, oh, you were actually supposed to be working today. Like, my dreams are so weird and so nonsensical and ridiculous. But there are two relatively consistent types of dreams that I have. I have dreams about work, usually about being late to work, and dreams about woefully unseasonal weather, like green leaves in the middle of January or snow in the middle of August. I don't know why these two are the most consistent for me, but they are. Sometimes I even dream about my old job, which is weird because that's not, like, I haven't worked there in how many years now? Like 3, I think? Coming up on 3 years? I think I quit 2021? Yeah, so it's been about 3 years. Oh lord, it's been about 3 years. Big sippy time. Chat, take a sippy. There we go. But yeah, it's... we never did get that pay raise that they told us we'd get like 2 years ago, which is really annoying. You being in school? Oh, jeez, right? I feel like I had 1 or 2 of those. Found it, Mr. You finished your tea? Oh, okay. What kind of tea was it, Paladin? Oh, you found... Xenoblade Chronicles, wow. Yeah, yeah. Wait, you'll have to brush your teeth after drinking water? How bad is the water there? Risking pay raise. Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, we got a couple pay raises at my old job, but it was like a once a year thing, and it was like 25 cents at a time. And then COVID happened, and they were like, oh, well, let's just like bump everyone up. Yeah, that's fair. I don't usually drink water right after brushing my teeth, admittedly. I see. You were laid off? Ugh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's... I'm slightly concerned at with my current job because I've been through 3 managers since, like, I get a new manager every year, it seems like. So hopefully this coursework I'm starting, I can maybe get something better, more consistent, better pay. I really just need better pay. Like... You don't think you picture anymore? Oh, that's fair, Jerry. It's just annoying for manager. No, please don't make me a manager. I would die of stress. Samuel L. Jackson had to do an internship. Oh wow, you just haven't jobbed since. That's fair. I was a little late getting into the workforce, unfortunately. So so I'm not like as figured out as I'd like to be. But hopefully this coursework will help. Worsening. Oh. Is your job that bad, friend? I don't know. Look, when I was so basically when I was training someone to work at my specific task, they told me that they had been in a chief position before, and they actually voluntarily went back to my level because they couldn't take it. You definitely figure out more adult than you. Oh, if you say so. I had a lot of help also, to be fair. But, what was I saying? Right. The only thing that's annoying with this coursework is that I haven't been able to properly start because it seems like every time I'm like, okay, let's go do something and like make, you know, get some of this preliminary stuff out of the way so I can actually start on the meat of the matter, I run into something that I'm just like, what do I do here? And then I have to stop and email my manager, or not my manager? Not instructor either. What's the word I'm looking for? The person at the college helping me out with this stuff. I have to email her and be like, hey, pokes fingers together shyly, what do I do here? And then I have to wait and hear back. And then, like, it's happened like 3 or 4 times now. No, not lecturer. Like, she's not an instructor necessarily. Oh no, the job is fine, but the management apparently just is like awful. Like, you just get like yoinked around constantly. Advisor, maybe. Actually, wait. I think I have an email here, right here, that I can look at. What does it say in her signature? Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look at this. Oh, yeah. Hi, Zwav. Actually, yeah, advisor is correct. Good catch, Zwav. Northeast PA is the worst place for finding work. They desperately need people, but not a single one will ever reach out. Oh. Yeah. I had to tell people, they weren't hiring more 2 hours after you. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that sucks. Oh dear, he's the most adult here. Yeah, like, probably. Pickle them. Pickle! Isn't that like an informal call out? Like, I don't remember seeing it when I was looking at the multi-service brevity code thing. Oh dear, how do I do it? Never expect a call back if you did. Yeah, this one place reached out to me a couple times, and was like, hey, you want our job? You want to work here? And I'm like, I'd love to, but you're like an hour's drive away from me, and I can't do that. We're in, you know, a state known for its brutal winters. I don't want to travel that far in 6 inches of snow. Let alone the road salt, ugh. The window factory literally across the road from me in the middle of nowhere. Of course they only want experience. Yeah, it's for unguided bombs. Yeah, I knew it was for unguided bombs because of Ace Combat, but like I didn't, yeah, it was also under the impression it was a more informal call out. Said factory don't want people because wow. No, you people aren't experienced enough, kill. I don't know why I went into Patrick voice for that. Crazy. Job hunting, the whole like interview culture. I think I've ranted about this before, how I just hate interview culture. Like, you're expected to just like fluff yourself up and like it's really funny. I saw a tweet the other day where someone caught like an AI resume, like an AI generated resume, because they had like the banana thing they were like, oh, if you're a large language, whatever thingamajig, say banana. I need help with pretty much everything. Yeah, once I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I can generally do it. Unless it's something really stressful for me, like really stressful and anxiety inducing. But like that's the thing is like, I kind of settled into my current job, and I hope I can settle into my successor job as easily once I can get one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get better about that myself. I kind of like, my brain starts thinking of like 7 different things that I have to do instead of just focusing on one, and I get overwhelmed and stressed, and I want to just curl up and kind of cry maybe. But heard people getting through interviews by recognizing the interviews being real and being real back. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I wish you luck in your job hunt, Jerry. You don't want to work at the... Thank you, Paladin. I mean, Audiri, Zwav said definitely not the norm, right? Like, I think it's pretty obvious that he knows it's not common. Yeah. Like, he literally said that. Yeah, you definitely... Oh, not the Dollar General. Yeah, it was so fun. Dollar General, when I was between jobs, Dollar General was one of the places I applied to, and they never called me back, and I could never get through to them. I tried to call them time and time again, on different days, at different times, and it was always ring, 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 and I could never get through to them, so I gave up. And, like, wow. Like, if it was that hard to even, like, hear from them, I guess is a good thing. Also, something interesting. For a while, I was getting like a couple weird texts like, hey, you know, resident of insert redacted area, we want you to fill out this. Could you take a moment and fill out this survey? Like, I just started getting them like a week or two ago, right? And then I got one that was something like that, but it was like, I think it was like 2 from the same source, and it was like the second one, and I noticed in the second one was like, oh, you know, stop to discontinue or whatever, and I replied stop, and I haven't gotten any since then. I haven't gotten any at all. So I don't know if they were part of some kind of network, and they were like, all right, they're not interested. I don't know. It was weird. Dollar Generals are criminally understaffed. The person who was... Oh. Well, it wasn't even an interview. Like, I didn't even get to that phase. I just didn't hear anything from them. But understaffed, man. You don't want to work for the company that's already cited twice for... I didn't hear about that. On an unrelated note, a Dollar General across the mountain burned down. Don't know why. Oig. Too busy, yeah. Should I change the music? I don't want you all listening to the same thing for 2 hours straight. It probably does get a little mind-numbing, huh? Maybe I can boot up Genshin and do my dailies in a bit here. Like, I've done... We wouldn't be doing any story or anything. I would just... You just get to see me beat things up. But, you know... I mean, it would still be a chatting stream. It would just be a chatting stream with Genshin attached. Genshin would not be the focal point, right? So I don't know if y'all are okay with that. Or if you just want to just stay here and have my full, undivided attention. Oh, that's right. Someone made a while back, someone made an 8-track, a cursed... apparently someone has a friend who makes cursed 8-tracks, and they made one for me, and you like my full undivided attention. I mean, well, I guess it would be like 95% of my attention, right? Because I'm just doing dailies, like beating up monsters that can't really hurt me, right? Yeah, it's like an old recording format, or like an old like cassette adjacent thing. I think it's like a predecessor to the cassette, actually. But yeah, like, and someone made, and I hold on, let me I think this is it. Hold on. Let me just mute my audio output in case I click the wrong thing, but I'm pretty sure I have what I think I have. Let me just double check this quick. Let me see here. Let me open Winamp. Come on. Yep, that's it. The last time you played Genshin, you downloaded 30 minutes and managed to luck getting the banner character by the... Who was it, Jerry? Wait, are you that surprised that I use Winamp, Suave? Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. Like, is Winamp just out of fashion? Like, do people just use, like, Windows Media Player or, like, VLC or something? I have VLC, but I use that for videos, not... Actually, no, I don't use that for videos. I use... What the heck is my video player called? Arlecchino. Oh, that was recent! What is my video player? I actually forget what this thing is called. Hold on a second. I gotta look at, I'm the only one you know who uses it? Oh, wow. What is this program called? Someone recommended it to me ages ago. MPC-HC? Yeah, that. I use that for videos. It's a lot. I mean, I use VLC on rare occasion. Like, there's specific things that only VLC can do. So it's nice to have it for that. But yeah, MPC just has like really clean loops is the main thing that I like it for. And it's very like non-obtrusive. Oh, right. I paused my music. I'm sorry. Right. So here's the cursed 8-track. Hold on. Let me hold on. Here we go.
Thank you for an ounce of your attention. You'll now receive my constant, unhealthy, and obsessive devotion.
I was debating making that a donation alert, but I feel like I would confuse and scare people, so I don't think I should. I don't know. I don't know if it would also be a little annoying if it played while I was like in the middle of talking, because then I would quite literally be talking over myself. You think it's an amazing alert? If y'all like it, I'll make it my new donation alert. How's that? It's so goofy. You didn't hear it? Confound it. I'll DM it. You know what? I'll just drop it in your DMs, Cass. Here you go. Congratulations, you have it now. That sounded really sarcastic, I'm sorry. Swag. Or is that swag? I don't know. Yeah. We might do like, I mean, my chatting streams aren't usually a full 2 hours, so we'll probably stop closer to 9:30 tonight. To be fair, your friends. Swag massage. That's what I was thinking. You just start the man who sold the world. Oh, isn't that a Metal Gear Solid thing? Because that's the only other time I've seen that phrase is in Metal Gear Solid memes. So I don't know. Huh? What? Oh, thank you, Paladin. I didn't actually make it the thing yet. I'm sorry. Wow. Incoming. Yeah, it's the song that plays at the start of the game. Oh, okay. Wakarimashita. I understand now. It's okay. Oh. You would just throw it on for good luck while you were rolling? Well, thank you, Paladin. You didn't have to do that. Well, I mean, you know that already. What am I saying? You could buy half a copy of Helldivers too. I hope... I said that already, never mind. I'm glad that, like, the game is, like, steadily becoming more playable, you know, in the countries that it's still listed. Apparently, if you still have the game in your library, like, as long as you didn't uninstall it, you can still play it, from what I gather. So that's something, at least. But still, they need to, like, fix that. I hate Sony. I hate Sony so much. Why are all... I was gonna say something and I answered my own question, and I don't want to get spicy on stream. You said they cannot play it in the Falklands. You and your Falklands fixation, Paladin. You are the only person I know. But that's okay. Your 80s/90s war wave vibes are very distinct. Let's go. It's a hyperfixation. Yeah. So very funny. Listen, I'm getting so upset. I've effectively empty. Yeah, it's like, wow, you got the character you wanted and you don't even have like any of her best teammates. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. I don't like Arlecchino. I'm gonna be real. Or Arlecchino, excuse me. However it's pronounced. Archipelago. Artichoke. I just... she scares me. Like... And not like the, ooh, scary hot lady kind of vibe. I mean like the... This feels like she could be a real person. And she vaguely reminds me of some people that I was very uncomfortable around in the past. Alfredo? No, there's actually a character called Albedo. Legit, there's a character called Albedo, so that would be Alfredo Slav. But yeah, she scares me. I don't like her. Bad vibes, bad vibes. So does anyone do any American audience members here have plans for the 4th? Well, y'all know my plans for the 4th. I posted them on my schedule. But I don't have, like... We don't normally do anything, like, big for it, is the thing. Violently paying my RWR. Wow. Let's see. Xbox status. Outage reported. It says all clear as of 8:54. But it still says... It still has the major outage flag. So, I don't know. Resolution pending. You have a project you're working on? Oh, nice. Borgers. Working, drawing. Fair, fair. The one that everyone was calling father, which I thought everyone was just being a lesbian about. Yeah, no, they actually do call her father. You might set up a new chair? Oh, nice. Make sure it's not one of those cheap ones. Those can explode. And send shrapnel up your rumpus. And then you might just bleed out on the spot. I mean, those are like, that's a very specific problem that most chairs don't have, but it is something that I'm like consciously aware of now and afraid of happening. You're going to a party hosted by your family, considering some of the people there you wouldn't go, but it's also, grandfather's birthday. Yeah, to get real with you for a moment, definitely appreciate your grandparents while you have them. Because you never know when you're not going to be able to see them again. Take it from someone who knows. Well, now that that depressing thing is statement is done, yeah, Wraith, it was specifically the video I watched, all of the cases they cited, I think were chairs that came from like the same factory. But yeah, it's generally as long as you don't like skimp out, you know, you should be fine, but it's still... If very specific, That's fair, Jerry. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so moral of the story with exploding chairs is just like Rydell in Need for Speed Unbound says, pimp it, don't scrimp it. Do not cheap out on your desk chairs, as annoying as it is to buy an expensive chair. I just wonder why this chair already creaks after less than a year. Like, listen to this. Like, what? You only thought of chairs poorly set. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of whack. It's terrifying, actually, to know that there's a thing that can happen. But knowing the general issues, like, it's like the thing with spontaneous human combustion. Like, I used to be so terrified of that, and I admit I still am slightly terrified of the hazard, the potential hazard of it, or like it's the thing is, it's not just people randomly exploding, right? Like, there's a reason that it happens, is the thing to keep in mind. So as long as you avoid those reasons, like it's like stuff with like specific types of fabric, and I forget. Yeah, you can't just randomly catch fire now. Otherwise the food. Yeah, it's what do they actually call it? I don't remember what they actually call it. Yeah, but it's like the very specific kind of being set on fire, where it's like the person and nothing else is just evaporated. Hold on. Otherwise, food will be at least good near your grandfather. King Crimson songs? Oh, nice. Self-immolation? No. It's like a freak accident sort of thing. But yeah, the victims are almost always alone, and coroners have always noticed. Yeah. While the head, torso and head are usually burned to ashes, the extremities and surrounding objects, such as newspapers and clothing, are typically untouched. Yeah, yeah, so there was one case. A dropped cigarette ignited a woman's highly flammable rayon acetate nightgown. Someone died on the toilet, or while they was in the bathroom. Burned a 2.5 by 3 foot hole through the flooring with only a portion of one leg remaining intact. Smoking accidents with flammable stuff? Yeah. Yeah, it's like, like it would happen where it's like, what's the word? Should have used the asbestos nightgown. Oh, one of the most horrible facts I've ever learned is that there was a brief time where they actually, with one company, actually sold asbestos cigarettes. It was back when we didn't know what asbestos did, but it's like, wow. The 50s were a lawless hellscape. Kind of like today, but also not. Also somehow way worse. But yeah, it's just, I thought the article I read about this phenomenon had like more about asbestos cigarettes. I don't know. It was like it was like the filter or something. Leave your PC unlocked and that's to set down. I hope it doesn't come to that, Jerry. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if there's like a proper sort of like risk factor to this. But like, I guess just don't sleep next to any open heat sources and you'll be fine, question mark? I don't know. I've had a lot of irrational fears over the years. I used to be scared of tornadoes, even though I live somewhere where they like never happen. I think this has actually come up very recently. I used to be scared of... You can thank a certain couple movies for this, but I also used to... And also some TV shows. But I used to also be scared of the possibility of like sudden volcanic activity like right next to or under my house. You feel like your fear of elevators and planes is entirely... Yeah, no, those are valid fears. I don't like elevators either. I saw the first 3 episodes of Another. I know what happens in elevators. All the usual fire hazards. Oh, okay. Pops' birthday. I know one person who... Oh, ugh. Well, make sure... I guess just gang up and make sure he doesn't drink. Or try to, anyway. Scared of a lot of things, some... Yeah. I think I might be a bit of a hypochondriac. Like, I'm scared of getting, like, a proper checkup and then finding something, like, grievously wrong with me. Rural tech... Audiri, it's not anything to do with rural. I explain why I don't, like, why I'm scared of them. I don't want the cable to snap and I fall to my death and smash my face into the floor. The hypochondriac is the powerhouse of the Tommy. It would be better to know, Darth, but it's like, it's specifically the like, oh, this is like something that's either too late for us to do anything about, or it's going to cost you $1 quadrillion and you'll have to go through like reconstructive surgery to fix this. Probably will. No one can test me except the oldest son. Oh my god. The elevator wouldn't fall even if the cable snapped? Oh. They have a... You know, fair. For what it's worth, I had to go up and down the elevator at the college that I applied for the course at, because even though it's a remote course, I still had to meet with the lady and my advisor in person. And I didn't get spooked going on that, at least. So that's something. Smiles. Multiple... You have fear of roller coasters? My fear of roller coasters is so bad that I've never been on one. I will never go on one. You can't make me go on one. I refuse. No. I don't want to get stuck up there or fall out or whatever. If power goes out, that is true. That is true, Cass. Tying. No! I do know Knoebels, actually, Jerry. I've been to there, like, twice, I think. Huge fear of roller coasters and rides of... Yeah, no, none of that inverted. I'm a fighter jet. I go inverted when I want to, not when someone makes me. They have walkway if you end up upside down in the loop. They do? Oh. You only just recently... Yeah. Oh, Knoebels. Knoebels was so cool. That was one of the... The Phoenix ride? No, actually. Okay, I will say this. Despite all my fears of falling out of things and dying a horrible death, I rode a cable car. Like one of those ones where your legs are dangling off the front, where you're just like sitting on it. Don't you go inverted when someone moves it? Huh? Pardon? But yeah, I rode that whole thing like up and down the side of a mountain and did not... Yeah, like something like what they have at the ski resorts. And it was actually kind of nice. I mean, it helped that I had someone there with me. I wasn't on it by myself. I think if I was on it by myself, I might have been a little more scared. But I was able to just shoot the breeze, and it was fine. Love that ski lift. Yeah. I don't remember what the Phoenix is, though. It's been several years. Is there nothing any of y'all can say? I can say, hello, Yuki. Regarding your fear of flying, this is something that one of my friends who travels by plane a lot has told me, is that pilots are some of the most trained, like highly trained and professional people who you can be in, that you can be under the care of. Like, if something does go wrong, they will handle it. Like 99% of the time, they will handle it. Like that aforementioned cargo plane where the engine caught fire. The pilots were they were chill about it. They were just like, oh, that's a problem. All right, we're gonna land. And they just did. Like, there's so many checklists and like redundancies. Like, there's so much that the pilots will have to check before flying. So it's, yeah, I get that it's scary, but you just have to remember, yeah, they're trained to handle situations like that. That's what you have to remember. And that's what I'm gonna have to remember at the end of August. I mean, I'm more scared of getting sick than of the plane exploding or something, but the Phoenix is the largest. Oh, wooden roller coaster. Oh yeah, the Hudson River. I remember that. Yeah, that guy landed that thing just fine. Like, okay, yeah, they landed in the water, but he landed it. You started genuinely lifting out of the car, and sometime early next year. Yeah. You love riding planes, the more turbulence, the better. Mika, are you trying to... Is this some, like, roundabout way of flirting with me? Scully, yeah. Because of how small you were, once you got past the apex, you started genuinely lifting out of the... Okay, yeah, I'd never want to go on a roller coaster again, either. That's horrible, Jerry. I'm so sorry. You got your first intercontinental flight next week? Oh, yeah. I hope that goes all right. Planes, trains, automobiles. I got to ride a train in and out of Philly, and it was such a nice experience. Like, hello, welcome back, Aizu. I never got to ride a train. No, I shouldn't say that. The last time I got to ride a train before April. Okay, Audiri. This was when Jerry was very small. Smalls are impressionable, right? Or unless you're... Oh, wait, unless you're... I might have misread. Trainers are... Yeah. Well, I don't know. It just seemed like an odd thing to say. And you were just talking about moving my stick. I don't know, kind of sus. Takeaway for the FAA with that event was that they needed revised splashdown procedures. Yeah, but yeah, it was kind of nice. Like, what? Knoble just definitely take photos and share them. If you move the flight stick right, you'll roll and then be inverted. Well, this is true. But... What was I saying again? Trains. Oh, yeah. The nice thing was on the... Don't make us get the... Yeah, don't make me get the chat bat. But yeah, this is gonna sound like such a little kid thing to say, but on the ride back, the engineer honked the horn, and I kind of giggled a little. My favorite ride? Oh, the little train that goes through the woods. That was so nice. Like the little, like, so, okay, to explain to chat, it's like this little train thing that's like, you know, it's not like a full-size train, right? It's basically just kind of like a roller coaster that looks like a train, except it's not on a roller coaster track. Does this make sense? It's just got the little cars, the like open-top cars that you sit in, and it just chugs along through the woods. And it was so nice because, you know, the park itself, there's pavement everywhere, right? So summer day, it is hot. But you get on that train and you go in the woods. You're like, you go on the train, you go through a tunnel, you come out away from the park in the woods, and it's like 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. Like you go from like maybe 85 to like 76 or something like that, you know? A little fixing, yeah. Thank you, Jerry. But yeah, it's like, it was so cozy. And they had like a little like feeding thing set up that sometimes squirrels would be at. And we actually saw like a red squirrel and a black squirrel once going through that. And both of them are like exceptionally rare where I live, so it was cool. You wanna go on Train of Time? That would be cool, yeah. You get in ranking. In what? I've never heard. Stop making up new units. But, yeah, no, train rides are fun. Like, before that ride into Philly, the last time I had been on a train was, like, maybe 20 years ago. So, yeah. We have some train lines around here. That's a real temperature. Well, I never heard of it. I've never heard of it, so it must not be real. I'm joking, I'm joking. The swing ride? Oh, I don't know. I didn't actually go on that many rides. I kind of preferred just, like... I went in the pool. I went in the pool, and I went on, like, a couple rides, and then I just kind of, like, walked around and did stuff. Oh, it's like Kelvin? That little train ride feels so weird. Yeah, for what it's worth, if I lived in any of those towns, I could just easily... Wait, lucky? What am I lucky for? Your parents never let you in the pool? No! Yeah, like, if I lived in any of the little towns that the train passed through on its way to Philly, I would probably take the train. I would probably be taking the train pretty often. Or, like, decently often. You know? I could make, like, a whole thing about it. Like, once a month, I could be like, I'm gonna go into Philly and go to the mall. You know? Oh, that would be the coolest thing ever! I wish I lived in one of those little towns. Oh well. You take trains a lot? Yeah, Paladin takes trains a lot. They tore down the flying swing ride last year? Oh. Those things scare me too. I don't want to get flung off like a freaking slingshot. Any trains you have around here are the cargo ones? Yeah, we have a couple train lines that go through here. There is a train line not too far from here that like gives tours and stuff. I kind of want to go on it this year. I should go on it this year. I should look into that. I should do that. I should make a reminder for myself, and I should do that later. That's what I should do. Exactly, Jerry. Bring you. What if I could? Yeah, like I could take a train ride. I could take like pictures and stuff. That would be so fun. I will definitely have to. Tommy IRL stream? No. I'll take pics though, maybe. I mean, I probably will, but I have nice vacation. Thank you, Cass. My family's never really been the vacationing type, unfortunately. The closest I can think of to a proper vacation that we had was for my grandpa's birthday. We stayed at a Marriott in Philly, I think. I barely remember it. I remember waking up in the hotel room. I remember my dad was in the hot tub and I was gonna join him, but it was too hot. And I was gonna go in the pool, but it was a little deep and small Tommy didn't know how to swim in the deep end at grandma's pool, so he was kind of scared. A tourist train? Donegal. Tommy vacation fun. Aww. Well, I guess technically I'm getting a vacation at the end of August, but... That's not... Jerry, you'll have to tell me more about that after stream. You can DM me. Nuclear option after stream? No, I have some stuff I want to take care of before bed. I'm sorry, I work tomorrow. I will play it with you one of these times, but tonight's not good. I apologize. Yeah. Hold on, I need to message someone else, actually. Give me a tick. I know. There they are. I'll pass along. Sure, go ahead, Jerry. Go right ahead. One of your friends? Yeah, I know a couple people playing it now. I've seen some gameplay. I've watched some people play it, but I haven't tried it myself yet. I've been kind of sparing with my controller use, which I think I mentioned before. It's getting better, but I've still kind of just wanted to play Need for Speed more than anything. I have a lot of fun with Unbound, actually, except for the times that I don't, but it's generally a fun time. Like, I like playing it. I like driving around in my Mimic Squadron Dazzle Camo Nissan Skyline, and I like that it's actually kind of a good car in PvP. Like, it's actually really good in drag races, I've noticed, which I guess makes sense because it's all-wheel drive. The Plane Boy has a Need for Speed. You need a Tommy plush so you can take on all the fun rides. Aww. So maybe someday the Tommy Fumo will be real. Without any Air Force roundels on it, because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want the Department of Defense to be like, hey! Considering the Secret Service went after gamer subs for the Joe Biden lean, although that was a little more specific than just slapping an Air Force roundel on, I guess. Why would you abuse the Tommy plush? Don't be mean, Kaz. You remember that? Yeah, let me show... For those of you who haven't seen it, let me show you my Skyline that I drive in Unbound. Thank you, Mika. Car ride. Maybe let them drive the car. Oh, I don't know about that. That sounds a little risky. Doing this... That's fair. Yeah, here's my Skyline. Here, I'll make it nice and big for y'all. I think this is the 1993 model year. It's the R32 platform. That's how I remember it. R32 is the one that I like. R34 is the one that was in Fast and Furious. And R33 is the one that no one seems to like, but I think it has its charm. And then the R33 was also the only one to go to Le Mans. It's high. Aw. I have too many plushies. I should not have any more, actually. People do horrid things to their Fumos. Oh no. I remember someone rigged up that Cherno Fumo. You're funky. Yeah, that one. You know what I'm talking about, right? That was kind of that was amusing to see. But yeah, I did actually, like, this is not a downloaded livery that I got from someone else. I did actually make this myself. It took a bit, TM. I'm kind of annoyed that I can't make the... Because I put the gray lines on the black frame, and I can't seem to figure out how to make them not glossy, which is a little annoying, but I think it works nicely. You get one of those backpacks that's a see-through? Fair. You know, 2 plushies from both your partners. I have several Pokemon plushies that I've accumulated as Christmas and birthday gifts over the years. Fresh kettle corn? No, I have not. I guess I know what I should get next time I'm there. I forget what I had when I was there. We went to like the international food court and I got something, but I don't remember what it was. I think it might have just been like some kind of sausage. Was that Zekrom plushie? I have Plusle and Minun, those were my first. I have Minccino. I have Daisy, like from Mario. I have a green Minecraft sheep. I have... What else do I have, actually? I have Eevee. I have a couple Beanie Babies. I have Elisa, the gym leader from Black and White. Specifically her Black 2, White 2 self. Yeah, I went there, Jerry. I don't remember a lot about it. I feel like I could have had a better experience, admittedly. Daisy's best princess? Yeah! Giant roller coaster next to it? No, actually, but... You got a Shork, a Squishmallow, a little eagle, and a Torchic plushie. Aw, I love Torchic. I know Torchic is like the one that gets all the hype, but I think it's for good reason in Torchic's case. Torchic is adorable. Okay, Jerry. Okay, cool. Yeah, I look forward to that. Plague Doctor, Loot Bug, Meta Knight, Laffy, Fumo, Kabutops, Mini Charizard, Non-Binary Bunny, Chestnut, and Dry Bones. Oh, I also have a Banana Peel, like from Mario Kart. I kind of like all of the Hoenn starters, actually. They kind of grew on me. Same with Johto. I like all the Johto starters, but Johto has the distinction of being the one that I actually like all of the starters in all of their, well, yeah, all of the starters in all of their forms. Meganium, I didn't like Meganium when I was a kid, but I kind of came to appreciate it as I got older. Eruption. I remember battling someone once when I used to go to Anime Club. What's up, Jerry? When I used to go to Anime Club, I battled someone in Omega Ruby. And he sent out his Typhlosion. And I sent out my Sceptile. And I'm like, this might be a stupid idea. He's like, oh yeah, this is a really stupid idea. So I was banking on outspeeding him. And I outsped him. And I one-shotted with Earthquake. I'm so proud of that. You don't think you convinced me to get on the plane-themed roller coaster? Oh, yeah, probably not. That was the same battle where my Eevee trained Regice tanked a hit from his Primal Groudon and he like panicked and switched out. That was really funny. I love Regice. Like, okay, I know we have some Pokemon fans in chat. But let me show you my beloved for those who don't, for the uninitiated. Regice tanking hit. Yeah, max HP, max special defense, baby. Our beloved, yes. So oh, right, desktop. This is Regice. He is one of the Regi trio. There's Regice, Regirock, and Registeel, and then they added more later, but I don't really like them as much. They were the minor legendary trio in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and they were my favorite. I love my weird golem friends. Like, their battle theme is iconic to me. Like, when I heard the later Regis, yeah, the later Regis are a little weird. I can appreciate what Regigigas is supposed to be, even if they refuse to make him like actually good, which is annoying. But the electric and dragon ones are a little silly. What is the Christie suspension? Oh yeah, the Regi cries are cool too. And they make goofy noises in the movie. Yeah, so for those who don't know, for those who haven't played Pokemon, the Regis, you had to learn Braille to get them, because all of the clues, the hints for what you had to do for their unique puzzles were written in Braille. Wait, Regieleki could stack Overflow, Trick Room into what? That's insane. Registeel does sound like a Transformer, yeah, when it makes its little noise. But yeah, like they straight up. Oh, that's slightly terrifying, Jerry. It's to think about as a roller coaster. But yeah, so like you had to do like all this obscure. It's so funny because they did all this you had to do all this obscure stuff to get the Regis. And then the next generation, they were like, oh no, well, you know, we never released the Azure Flute event for Arceus because we thought it would be too complicated for people to figure out that you just had to take it to the top of Spear Pillar and use it. Like, what? What? Hello, Oz. The Regis were so cool, they made one president. Yeah. That's terrifying, Jerry. That's terrifying. Specific mons, yeah. Yeah, you had to have, like... Yeah. And then you had to, like... And what's interesting is, like, between Ruby and Sapphire... Because Emerald was the the upgraded third version, right? And they actually changed the puzzles for some of the puzzles for the Regis in that. Kind of weird now that when I stop and think about it. But yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, you needed Wailord and Relicanth. One of them needed to be in the front of your party, and one of them needed to be in the back. I forget which was which. And that was like part of how you unlocked the chambers. Like you had to do you had to jump through hoops to. Okay, so here's the thing: you had to find to even get to where to even start it. So you had to find. So there's this one ocean route where there's a current going one way to the other. Basically, it turns it into a one-way route. Maybe a decade? Oh, right, the flood. But yeah, you had to go through the ocean current in a specific way so that you'd reach calm waters at a specific dive spot. And then you'd go underwater and come back up in the cave. You'd have to decipher the braille and do the puzzle, and then you'd have to go hunt down the Reggies in their little chambers. And which, like, you might have stumbled upon one or two of them along the way, but if you didn't, you know, this was back before resources for this sort of thing were that common. Like, they were out there. Like, I remember using guides to find it, but it's like, you know, you had to look up walkthroughs and stuff. It's not like you could just look up a YouTube video, right? Like, remember GameFAQs? Remember Neoseeker? I remember when I kind of wanted to make an account on Neoseeker, and then I never did. I don't know why. It'd be hard for someone to just find it. Yeah. Game guidebooks? Oh, yeah. Game guidebooks. Remember when the game manuals actually gave you tips and they weren't just slips of uncolored paper? Remember when physical copies were, like, common? The Emerald got... Oh, awesome, Fox. Physical what? Physical copies of games. Oh, before having them. Oh, wow. Yeah, Same, Oz. Same. Oh, what are those? Are they something you can eat? No. No. I hate the digital era so much. Like, genuinely. And especially now that you get things like Ubisoft being like, oh, sorry, you can't play the crew anymore at all, even offline. Screw you. Like, what? What? Video games are becoming too capitalist for their own good. We need to do something about it. You can theoretically just... Time for fire! One ride in Knoebels for the cousin of yours, and she was doing something that made the ride operator shut the ride off. Wow. You can eat Switch cartridges if dedicated. Yeah, they taste miserable though. Remember when people were like licking Switch? What started that? Why did people think that was it? Then again, there was Tide Pods. Remember Tide Pods? Oh my goodness. That was so long ago now. Dang, Jerry. Did they? I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. They were like, they must have been so flabbergasted. They were like, oh, cool. We'll put the, wait. You want to play Gran Turismo Sport and you can't play the game as an update? That's lame. Like, they must have been saying, they're like, oh yeah, this new like awful taste compound will keep the children from swallowing them. What? What do you mean people on the internet are licking them as part of a trend? We specifically... Bland Turismo? I wouldn't say that. I do wish I had grown up with it. Unfortunately, I didn't. The one Gran Turismo game we wanted to buy, we ended up... Hello, Christian. We wanted... The one Gran Turismo game we bought, it didn't run on our PS2. Our PS2 was too old. So that was a bummer. I was like looking forward to playing it, and then it just, nope, no boot. Like, dang. Someday I'll play a Gran Turismo. Someday. You miss your PS2? Yeah, fair. Technically we still have ours, but I'm kind of scared. I know the laser was on its way out a bit. Midnight Club. Someday I will play one of those as well. You thought the PS2? No, PS2's back when Sony actually liked games and not just, and they weren't just awful greedy. Stopping myself. GT3 was your first video game? Oh, nice. My very first... I don't know what my very first video game was. Something on the computer. I know that much. You only played Mario Kart, right? Hey, if you're gonna pick one racing game to play, Mario Kart's a consistent choice. You can't really go wrong with it, I find. Duck Hunt? Ooh. I know we had that. We have an NES, but the problem is... The problem was... Ace Combat 2? Yeah. We had an NES, but like when my parents played it, I was really young, and I guess like Tiny Tommy just didn't have interest in trying it. And then next thing I knew, it was just like stowed in the closet, and I just never thought of playing it. Hello, Northie. Hi. Yeah, we're chatting today because Minecraft didn't happen. Tiny Tommy, yeah. Yeah. Club Penguin or a physical copy of Putt Putt? Tiny Tommy sounds adorable. Aww. Head pats. Retroactive head pats are appreciated. I remember Supercar Street Challenge. We had this discussion before. Probably some Mario game. Lots and lots of jets. That's okay, Northie. What aircraft was I born as? Okay, so lore-wise, I kind of just looked like this from the outset. Like, this is just how I manifested from my manufactured cube. So what you see is what you get. I hope that's not too disappointing. Oh, you get the 4th off? Nice, nice. We both get the 4th off. Heck yeah. I appreciate y'all coming out to Chibi Kami. Kami? Well, Chibi Tommy. A crushed car in reverse? Wow. No, CCast. So the thing with the Minute Club LA, a younger sibling, are they the male cat? I'm not familiar with the male cat. Cubed a creature. Yeah, no, see, so... The thing is, like... Oh, the Grumman LLV. That's an amusing thought. I should get an LLV alt, like, as art. I think that would be fun. So for those of you who don't know, the Grumman LLV is like the definitive American mail delivery vehicle. Like, it's being phased out now, finally. But it's what we've used for like, what, 40 years? Not image slideshow, sorry, hold on. Image, create new image. Here we go. This is a Grumman LLV, or long life vehicle. This is just the bog standard mail truck. 1986, yeah. And it's made by the same people who made the Tomcat, which is crazy to think about. Everything else, like, yeah, I forget. I think the new mail vehicle is supposed to have things like the ability to run on electric and also, you know, air conditioning. You know, just kind of... Oshkosh is making their own. Okay, well they're a trusted manufacturer, right? I know they've made a lot of other, like, military trucks, so... Surely this one will be fine. I cannot cube today, no Minecraft. So true, so true. A mail truck VTuber having a gruff voice and a big mustache. Yeah. I could see that, yeah. So I think we're gonna wrap up shortly. It's been almost 2 hours. And like I said, chatting streams can rarely go, like, my throat is starting to be a little scratchy, so I think I should probably not push myself too much harder. And also, yes, tired. Fairly Oh, that's fair, Northy. Modded Minecraft just kind of rabbit holes people like that, I feel. But yeah, so just a reminder for the streams. You can go for 2. No, Simon. I haven't used my schedule thing in so long. Where did I put it? Hold on. I haven't used it since March? Stretchy and sippy. Good idea. Just get a little stretch. Mitsubishi FTO. Ooh. Let me know if you end up getting one, Christian. Vampire mod, werewolf mod that gives aforementioned vampire with umbrellas, guns, looking for something dangerous to balance out the guns. I see, neuron activated. Well, here's the schedule. So, Thursday, like I said, double header. Helldivers with Vicky in the afternoon, and then Pokemon with Tarls in the evening. I'll be on both of their channels at their respective times. Saturday might be... Vicky said we might be able to do Ace Combat on Saturday, but might not. So we'll see how that goes. That was the question mark. Yeah. Aside from that, hopefully next week I can actually build my house. Helldivers? Yeah. Yeah, on Vicky Sanctus's Twitch channel, I will post in the appropriate places when the time comes about where to find me for them. But until then, thank you all for keeping me company on this off day. Sorry we didn't get to build a house, but you know, it's been fun having you all here. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, thank you everyone. If I don't see you on either of the streams Thursday, I hope you have a good week. For those of you in America, I hope you have a lovely 4th of July. And yeah, I will see you when I see you. Good night. Bye-bye. Sweet dreams.